Okay, so I looked kind of silly in that hat in the video last time, so I'm going to forgo it and hope that my hair's not sticking up everywhere. I just finished Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. So I'm going to go ahead and do a book review over this. I'm going to go ahead and read the insert in case there's people not familiar. So begins the latest whirlwind romance from the best-selling authors of Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Okay. Lily has left a red notebook full of challenges on a favorite bookstore shelf, waiting for just the right guy to come along and accept its dares. But is Dash that right guy? Or are Dash and Lily only destined to trade dares, dreams, and desires in the notebook they pass back and forth at locations across New York? Could their in-person selves possibly connect as well as their notebook versions? Or will they be a comic mismatch of disastrous proportions? Rachel Cohn and David Levithan have written a love story that will have readers perusing bookstore shelves looking and longing for a love and a red notebook of their own. That's what I was afraid of. I definitely am not a romance person when it comes to books. I don't like chick lit. My books have to have some kind of a drama in there. Yeah, I definitely don't care for the lovey-dovey stuff. I like to watch romantic movies, but the books, no. So I definitely overlooked this book again and again until Melissa from Heavy Metal Bookworm did a review on this. And she was so enthusiastic about it and just so into it that she sold me, and I had to get it. I said, why not? Besides, I love the cover. I really, really love that cover. So the book basically is about what I just read you. Lily's brother actually starts this notebook where there's some dares in the beginning of it, and they stick it on the bookstore shelf between some of Lily's favorite books. And Dash happens to find it. And he starts reading it, and each page is like, basically telling him, don't turn the page until you finish this, and if you don't want to do this, then please put it back on the shelf. Well, he was off for it, so he went ahead and he finished the dares that were in there, and then it told him to give the notebook to one of the employees at this bookstore, along with a book that he chose. So he went ahead and wrote some more stuff in the notebook, and he handed the notebook back over and another book back over to the employee there. And so began Dash and Lily exchanging this notebook back and forth across town, never meeting. And just filling out the notebook, doing the dares, the challenges, stuff that's in here. Until one time, Lily forgets to leave the notebook, and instead she accidentally leaves something else. And she thinks, great, she's never going to hear from Dash again because she didn't leave the notebook. But because she accidentally left something else, Dash was able to track her down. And so that was the first meeting face-to-face that they had, but it was not a good one for Lily at all. And once again, she feared that she would never hear from Dash again because of what he found when he stumbled upon her, which happened to not be the case. But in the midst of us reading about this between them, we meet Dash's friends and we meet Lily's family, because Lily doesn't have many friends. And a lot of these characters, at least to me, became more than just secondary characters. You really get to know Dash's friend Boomer, who to me was just a sweet, innocent kid, seemed clueless about a lot of stuff. You get to really know Lily's great aunt, Mrs. Basil E. is what they call her, based off of a book that Lily read when she was younger, a character in the book. And she, to me, was one of my favorite characters. I had a few favorite characters. She was definitely one of my favorite characters. She was very witty. She was very fun. Loved her. And then you also get to meet, and Boomer, too. I really like Boomer because of just how cute and innocent he was. I really liked Dash. Dash was very, very witty. His comebacks, he had these comebacks, I mean, just so quick, and just his depth of thought, what he thought and the words that he used in that. Actually, even though he was only, I think it was 16, 17, something like that, it didn't seem too grown up for him, and he didn't seem too stuffy. He just seemed, I don't know, I really liked it. I really liked it. There was somebody else that I really liked too. I liked Lily. She was kind of like a loner, like an introvert. She also, too, had some good comebacks, very witty, and that's what I liked about it. If it wasn't for the characters in this book and their personalities, honestly, I don't think I could have gotten through the book. The book wasn't bad, it's just not my type of book. It definitely was not lovey-dovey, and it wasn't like a love at first sight thing, which I really, really liked. The characters, Dash and Lily, weren't out looking for, true love or anything like that, so that helped me get through the book too, because like I said, I'm just not into that. But I really liked the characters that Rachel Cohn and David Levithan created. The whole notebook thing was neat. I liked that, like a little adventure. But because there wasn't high drama, I think that's why I didn't give it higher stars. But anybody that likes chick lit, or anybody that likes I don't know, whatever, you'll like it. You'll like it. Go to the Metalhead Bookworm. I think I said Heavy Metal Bookworm. I'm sorry, Melissa. Go to Metalhead Bookworm, her channel, and look at her review for this book. And she did a phenomenal job on it, and it will make you definitely want to read it. So just because I didn't give it 5 stars or even 4 stars doesn't mean it's a bad book. So yeah. So Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. I am glad I tried it though. Now, I also got one book today in the mail. I took some pills, so my back's feeling a little better, or I'm just at least not feeling it. I totally forgot that I bought this book. I bought it off of the Amazon Marketplace. So when I got it today in the mail, it was like a nice surprise. Soulless by Christopher Golden. That sounds so good. So good. And actually, the reason I got this is because Braden from Tappin' Tigger got this in one of his hauls a few weeks ago, and it sounded so good, except he had a different cover. But I like this cover too, so. Or maybe this is the cover he has. I can't remember. But anyways, okay. And then for my next book, I would like you guys to vote. And whatever book has the most votes is going to be the book I'm going to read next. So hopefully, I'm going to check in about an hour, because I really want to start reading another book. It's going to be either between Sleepless by Thomas Fay, which on the back it says, "Someone else will die soon," she tells herself. "Someone else will die, and I'll be responsible. A few days after the first time you walk in your sleep, you kill someone." Or Bad Girls Don't Die by Katie Allender. And this is another, I think it's something about her sister starts acting weird and stuff, and something with ghosts or that. And then the last book to choose from is Damon Hall by Andrew Nance. And this is about a haunted house, and 5 kids stay in there. And so it's another ghost story type deal. So pick out of those 3 what book I'm going to read next. I'll check in an hour, and the book that has the most votes is the one I will read. If there are no votes, then I'll just go ahead and do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo or something. Alright guys, Merry Christmas again. Bye.